Hi, hello, welcome to Dr. Zahir Math. If you enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. In today's video, I'll be solving questions from Appendix from Module 1, which is the last topic of Module 1. I'll walk you through each step to make it easy to follow. Make sure to take notes on the important points. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave any questions or feedback in the comments below. Let's start GSMA 101 Calculus 1 Appendix chapter. Right. So now we are going to study the rules of trigonometric functions. The first rule is limit x tends to 0, limit x tends to 0, sine x over x is equal to 1. Remember carefully, limit x tends to 0, sine x, this is called an angle. This is called an angle divided by x. So what is inside this bracket? The same number should be in the down. If it is like this, the value of this limits is equal to 1. Same thing, the reverse also. When you flip, limit x tends to 0, right? Which is sine x. Instead of that, we are flipping, which is x divided by sine x. Again, the same thing. What is inside this angle? This is called angle. The same should be here. If it is like this, we can write is equal to 1. It follows for the next rule. Limit x tends to 0, right? Tan x over x. Look here, right? Same, what is inside the angle? It should be here. If it is like this, the value is equal to 1. Also, when you flip this, the same answer. Limit x divided by tan x is equal to 1. Okay, right. Now, let's go to the next rule. Limit x tends to 0, cosine x is equal to 1. So, this one, you can check it with the calculator also, right? So, just put cosine x and just put x is equal to 0. You will get exactly equal to 1. Cosine 0 is equal to 1. So, these 5 rules you have to study in this exercise. Let me repeat again. The first rule is limit x tends to 0, sine x over x and x over sine x both are equal to 1. See here, these two rules are same, right? Similarly, limit x tends to 0, tan x over x and x over tan x is also equal to 1. This is also together just one rule and then flipping. Then limit x tends to 0, cosine x. For this one, there is no divide by x. Keep in your mind. For cosine, just cosine x only, which is equal to 1. Let's go to the first question. The first question is limits theta tends to 0, right? 5 theta plus 2 sine theta divided by theta. Theta, the spelling is theta, theta. Before starting this question, let me explain some few things from algebra. Suppose you have 5 plus 6 divided by, for example, 3. If you have a situation, we can write it as 5 over 3 plus 6 over 3. Is it okay? Right. The same idea I'm going to follow. So this equals limit theta tends to 0, theta. 5 theta divided by theta plus 2 sine theta divided by theta. This limit is common for both the terms. So now theta cancels. Okay. So what happens now? Limit theta tends to 0. 5 plus 2 times sine theta divided by theta. Right. Now limit theta tends to 0. Keep in your mind. Right. So this theta is taking to 0. So what happens now? Limit theta tends to 0, 5 plus limit theta tends to 0, 2 sine theta divided by theta. I'm just taking this limit for this one and I'm taking the limits for this one. Okay, right. Limit theta tends to 0. Is there any theta here? No. So we cannot substitute, just 5. But if you look here, theta tends to 0. You can see the situation. Sine theta divided by theta when theta tends to 0. This is the first rule I teach. Remember, sine x over x is equal to 1. But x is here theta. So what happens to this one? The value is equal to what? 1. and there is a 2 here. 2 multiply 1. So this equals 5 plus 2, which is equal to 7. So this is the answer for this question. Clear? Right. Now let's go to the next question. The next question is limit x tends to 0, right? Sine 5x over 2x. Look at the angle here. The angle is 5x. What did I say? Limit x tends to 0, sine x over x. It means what is inside? If it is here, I can write it as 1. So it means what? What is here inside? I have 5x. So it means if I have 5x divided by 5x, if I have a situation, I can write it as 1. Otherwise, I cannot write it as 1. Okay, keep in your mind, the same thing, the same angle must be here as a value. Same angle must be here as a value. So this should be there. Then only the value is equal to 1. So our job is to adjust this one. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do, limit x tends to 0, sine 5x over 2x. Right. So I want 5 in the down. At the same time, value should not be altered. Okay. Suppose I have a situation like this, 1 over 5. Okay. Suppose I multiply by 2. I multiply by 2. Is there any change here? 2 cut. Again, the answer is what? 1 by 5, right? The same manner, I want 5 here. Already x is there. So I want 5 here. So I am going to adjust. Okay. I am going to adjust 1, 5. I am going to adjust 1, 5. That means I'm going to multiply. Okay. So if I cancel this, there is no change. Exactly. This is as it is. Okay. So keep in your mind. So there is no change in this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply 5. Okay. And I'm going to divide. This is divide. This is multiply. Okay. Now what happens now? Look at here. Limit x goes to 0. Right. I'm not touching this 5. The 5 is as it is here. I'm not touching. So this one, what I'm going to do, sine 5x, I'm writing here. And this 5x I'm taking together. Okay. And this 2 is in the down. I'm just putting 2 here. Once again, repeat. Look here. Sine 5x over x times 5. Okay. Right. This is your x. Keep in your mind. This is your x. This is not multiply. This is x. So this is your x. I'll use this x as proper so that it will be easy for you. This is your x, this is your x, and this is your x, this is your x. So sine 5x over 5x. Okay. Now this is a constant. You see here, this is a number. 5 times multiply 1 by 2. So this equals limit x tends to 0. This 5 divide by 2, sine 5x over 5x. Clear? Right. Now I'm going to take this 5 over 2 is out. Okay. Then limit x goes to 0. Sine 5x over 5x. Look at again carefully. What is your angle? 5x. What is your value here? 5x. Same. See here. If this is a situation, then what is the value of this one? Limit x tends to 0. Sine 5x over 5x. This value is equal to what? 1. Okay. Right. So therefore, this is equal to 5 over 2. Clear? Okay. Right. Let's go to the next question. Next question is limit t tends to 0 cosine t divided by 1 minus sine t. Teacher, is there any rule here? You said cosine, nothing. But you said sine by something, and that is sine x by x and x by sine x. Okay, let's try to substitute this one directly. So I'll put in the calculator cosine 0 divided by 1 minus sine 0. Okay, right. So cosine 0 in the calculator, it is 1, and 1 minus sine 0 in the calculator is 0. So this equals, okay, 1 by 1 minus 0 is 1. So it's equal to 1. Directly I got the answer. I no need to do any steps here. Next, go to the next question, right? Right. The next question is limit x goes to 0, x times cot x, cotan x. Okay, right. In this place, you need to remember one rule. So we know that cot x is 1 over tan x and tan x is 1 over cot x. Keep in your mind. Okay, right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this as cot x as 1 over tan x. After that, this I'm going to write as it is, limit x goes to 0, x. Okay, right. So now we have a rule, limit x goes to 0, limit x goes to 0, right? X goes to what? 0, x cotan x, right? X goes to 0, this x divided by tan x, which is equal to, let me show the rule here so that you'll be clear. So let me show the real. See here, limit x tends to 0, x over tan x. Can you see here? Which is equal to what? 1. So limit x goes to 0 and x divided by tan x, the whole thing is equal to how much? It's equal to 1. So just I made cotan as what? 1 over tan x. You can say cotan or you can say cot x also. Let's go to the next question. The next question is limit t tends to 0, sine to the power of 3t divided by 2t to the power of 3. Okay. So one thing I wanted to explain here. So we can write sine square theta as sine theta the whole square. Both are same. And we can write cosine cube theta is equal to cosine theta the whole cube. It means this 2 comes here, the 3 comes here. So any power sine cube theta is also equal to sine theta to the power of 3. Okay. So the same thing, what I'm going to do, I'm going to write this as limit t tends to 0. This I'm going to write it as sine t the whole power 3 divided by, this one is I'm going to write 2 power 3 and I'm going to write t power 3. How, teacher? Yes, let me tell you. ab power 3 is equal to a power 3 b power 3. Similarly, 2t to the power of 3 is equal to 2 power 3 and t power 3 using algebra rules. Okay, right. So this equals limit t goes to 0 and this is a number 1 by 2 power 3 and this one I'm going to write it as sine t divided by t the whole power 3. How, teacher? Again the rule, algebra rule. Let me put a line. A cube divided by b cube, I can write it as a by b the whole cube. Both are same, right? So now what happens? This equals, this 1 by 2 cube will come out. So 1 by 2 cube will come out. And then limit t goes to 0 and sine t over t to the power of 3. What is limit t goes to 0, sine 2 over t? Just now we studied, which is equal to what? 1. So this equals 1 by 2 cube times 1, which is equal to 1 by 2 cube is what? 8. So 1 by 8. Clear? Right. So we adjusted this one. Let's go to the next one. This question is little important question. Okay, right. So let's go to limit x goes to 0, sine ax over bx. So what is the situation here? Look here. We want sine ax by bx. Actually, what did I say? Limit x goes to 0, sine ax over ax. It means it's equal to 1. So limit x goes to 0, sine bx over bx is equal to 1. Is it here ax by ax? No. Bx by bx? No. So what we need to do? We need to arrange. What we have to do? Just listen. So I'm going to do limit x goes to 0 sine ax, and this one I'm writing 1 by bx. Just I'm splitting. How? Suppose you have 2 by 3. I can write 1 by 3 multiply 2. Same idea. So now listen carefully. This is equal to, right? Let me put a line here. Right. This is equal to 1 divided by bx. 1 divided by what? Bx. So what I'm going to tell you, this one I want sine ax, right? Over ax I want. Sine ax over ax I want. But x is already here. So which is missing? A is missing. So I am adjusting the up and down. I am adjusting. Okay, right. So this is what I'm going to do it. Listen carefully. So this equals 1 by bx. So I'll take it this one as 1 by b and 1 by x and then sine ax. Limit x goes to 0. Right. Now see the adjustment what I'm doing. I want ax. Look only here. I want ax. So I'm just putting a here. I'm putting a here. Look carefully. So the value is not changed. A cancels. See, a cancels. The value is not changed. So what I will do? So I'm just using this one. Cancel. A cancel. So what happens? Just I'm adjusting. Here a. Here a. Okay. Now what happens to this step? Limit x goes to 0. 1 divided by b. Okay, bracket open. Sine, right? This I'm going to write as down, divided by ax. And this a is missing, which is I write it here. So this equals limit x goes to 0. This a I'll take it out. A by b. Sine ax over ax. Now apply the rule. We got the same situation. Look here. Wow, nice, right? Ax by ax. So the same angle we are going to get it, right? So now the situation is limit x goes to 0. Limit x goes to 0, right? And with this sine ax over ax is equal to how much? It's equal to 1. So what's your answer? Your answer is equal to just this one. A divided by b. Okay, right. Let's go to the next question. Right. Limit x goes to 0. Tan x divided by 2x. So I told you the rule. Limit x goes to 0, right? Tan x over x is equal to what? 1. So I want to make an adjustment. It's already here. Tan x over x. So what is tan x over x? It's 1. So therefore, what is remaining? There is a remaining 1 by 2 times 1. So which is equal to 1 by 2. Clear? Which is equal to what? 1 by 2. Right. So let's go to the next question. Right. Limit x squared divided by sine x. Limit x goes to 0. So let's go to this question. Limit x goes to 0. X squared divided by sine x. We have a rule. Limit x goes to 0. X divided by sine x is equal to how much? 1. So one small adjustment I'm going to do. Limit x goes to 0. This x square I'm writing as x. Okay, right? And then divided by sine x. Now x divided by sine x, okay, with goes to limit x goes to 0, right? Limit x goes to 0, which is equal to what? 1, right? But when limit x goes to 0 for x, what happens? This will become what? 0, and this will become what? 1. So finally the answer is going to become what? 0. Again I'll repeat. Limit x goes to 0, x divided by sine x is 1. But when limit x goes to 0 for this x, it will become 0. So 0 times 1, which is equal to 0. Right? Yes, that's all your appendix question. This finishes your appendix question. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Take care. Bye-bye.